Hello friends, today we are going to talk about capital gain exemption from transfer of residential house property. Section 54 of the Income Tax Act 1961 provides for exemption from a long-term capital gain arising from the transfer of residential property by an individual or HUF subject to the satisfaction of specified conditions. The conditions which needs to be satisfied are: first, the assessee needs to be an individual or HUF. Second, the capital asset which needs to be transferred should be a residential house property, building or land appurtenant thereto, called as original asset, the income for which is chargeable under the head income from house property. It could be a self-occupied or a let-out property. Third, the property which is transferred should be a long-term capital asset. Now let's talk about the available options for investments by which we can claim the exemption from the above capital gain. First, the investment in a new one residential house property within India. The point to be noted here is the purchase needs to be done before 1 year and after 2 years from the date of the transfer of original asset, or in case of construction within 3 years from the date of the transfer of original asset. In case the amount remains unutilized by the due date of filing of income tax return, then the amount so unutilized can be deposited in a capital gain account scheme and be further utilized within the prescribed limit in the purchase or the construction as the assessee wants. Also note, in case the capital gain is less than 2 crores, then the assessee may at his option be available to invest in 2 residential house property within India. Second option for the investment is in specified bonds of NHAI, RECL, etc. or any other specified by the government, which is under section 54 EC. The point to note here is that the investment should be made within 6 months from the date of the transfer of original asset. The maximum limit of investment is rupees 50 lakhs and there is a lock-in period of 5 years in this investment. The third available investment option is in the equity shares of eligible startup in eligible business as specified by the government. There are various conditions to be satisfied in this, which includes the investment needs to be made before the due date of filing of income tax return. The investment so made should be utilized by the company within 1 year in the purchase of the new asset. Then the investment allowed to be claimed as exemption. Now, in the option 1 and 2, that is new residential house property and the capital gain bonds, the amount so invested is more than the capital gain, then the whole of the capital gain is exempt. Otherwise, the amount so invested is exempt and the balance is taxable. In case of the third option, which is in the equity shares, if the amount so invested is more than the net consideration, then the whole of the capital gain is exempt. Otherwise, the capital gain as it bears to the whole of the capital gain, the same proportion as the amount so invested with the net consideration will be exempt. This way, we have discussed the exemptions available from the capital gain of the transfer of a residential house property, all the options available to claim the exemptions. Thank you.